saying that I'm live now.
Was Anna when she started donating.
It says a little mix is live. The chicken shit's gonna go. Drop, ain't it?
Hey VIP, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing alright. My headaches have not improved, but for right now I'm able to handle going live, so I'm here now. We have gotten some work today, but we're hoping it'll get busier. Thank you, VIP. I appreciate that. I hope things are going great for you. My gosh, this traffic sucks.
Too hot or cold?
Too warm, and I'm setting it on me. That's better. Hello, it's nice to see a good handful of you here. I'm dealing with a bad headache right now, but it's not severe enough to prevent me from live streaming and chatting with you guys. So I'd like to hear from you all about what you're up to and what all I may have missed that's going on with you guys who are regulars on my streams.
Scooty's been gone for a little while. By a little, I mean she's been gone for a good while. She's back though.
Yeah. Yeah, VIP, we're also just waiting on the rapture. It seems to be taking too long. But one day at a time, because that's all we can do. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but where I am, it's in the mid-70s outside.
High 70s.
Or high 70s, and it's sunny, not a whole lot of cloud cover. So whenever we find shade, we try to enjoy it. You okay?
Yeah.
What was that? Your shoulder?
Elbow.
Elbow? Oof. That sounded like a bad pop.
City behind us wants to turn left. You see all this traffic that would get in the way of them going?
So dumb.
You only missed it because you're too scared to go over that line. Just for a little bit, failure. Everyone else does it.
Right.
Let me see how you might. Kermit wants to know. Tell us why. Kermit wants your credit card number with the 3 little numbers on the back too.
Answers to basic questions about me and my life are written in the description of this live stream. I kindly ask that everyone read through my description before asking questions. I'm tired, so I'm conserving how much I talk. And I don't want to spend a lot of time repeating the same things that are basic. Oh, it was sunny where you are, but now there's thunderstorms. That's pretty cool. It was ridiculously hot yesterday, and today it's a lot nicer.
Yeah, talk about bipolar. It was 98.5 degrees yesterday in California, at least in our town. Now it's 78.
Full 20 degrees difference. We're enjoying every moment of the cooler weather that we get. Hey Doug, it's good to see you. Oh, Cooper. Have we seen any improvement in orders? Over the last few days we have gotten some more orders, but not a huge enough jump for us to be taking confidence in it yet. We're having to take
How old?
some days we'll get a big inflow of orders, and then other days when you would think they would be super busy, there's barely anything coming through the system. If you have good day jobs, don't quit them to try to do DoorDash. Not unless you know for a fact DoorDash is super busy all the time, no matter what, wherever you live.
Don't quit your day job.
No. Hey Diablo, it's great to see you. Thank you. I appreciate all the prayers and kind words that you guys said. When you have celiac disease and you accidentally get exposed to gluten, it really messes up your system. But it's fully out now, so it's just these bad headaches I got to deal with. But the good news is I started the ball rolling to see a neurologist about these headaches. And I could just use prayers that they will not miss anything and that they'll order all the right tests to figure out what's wrong and why these headaches have gotten so constant and severe. I'm having to medicate more than usual just to cope with the pain. And if you've never had a pounding headache, be happy about that. If you don't know what it feels like, be thankful. I'm getting them every single day for weeks now. And insurance is slow to move, but I bugged the doctor's offices enough, and so that ball is rolling. But life's hard when you have multiple chronic illnesses that aren't cured with medication or other things. Hello Ash, good to see you. Yeah, the headaches are bad. And sometimes they're on the very back of my head. Other times it affects the sides of my forehead. And it just varies, but it's all bad. I'm just very thankful that I don't have to do any of the driving for the work that me and Matt do together. But I'm on the right path to getting all my illnesses that are acting up seen by the specialists that'll know what to do. But otherwise, not a whole lot has changed. Not a whole lot of other stuff is going on. My brother and his family are going to be visiting in a couple of weeks, so I'm excited about that. But that's about the only real exciting upcoming thing for us. I want to hear from you guys if you have any fun plans coming up, or if you just did something fun or exciting. Our days are typically just spent in the car waiting for DoorDash to send us work. And then when we come home, when it's already been dark out for a while, we get to play with our boy, and it's nice. Hey Will, thank you so much for the $2 donation. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. It's good to see you. Oh, it was your birthday last Wednesday, Diablo. Well, happy belated birthday. I hope
Belated? What the hell? It's not a balloon. Happy late birthday. That's how you say it. Happy late birthday, bruh. I'll give you 80% off on OnlyFans. I go full cheek spread. $5 $3.50 for you.
Well, Doug says he's going out with his church friends next week to Shibuya Buffet.
Nice.
That sounds fun.
Thug shake. Where will they be thug shaking us next?
Oh, Cooper, I'm sorry to be very stressed and sick, but I will definitely be praying for you. If you have any specifics that you want prayed about, don't hesitate to let us know in the chat window. Other people here will pray for you too. But if it's too sensitive for you to be specific, I understand. And I'll just be giving a generalized prayer for you and all that you got going on that's difficult or painful. Oh, no worries, Will. I haven't been able to stream in a little while, and it sucks. But I'm here now, and I'm trying to just focus on that. Hey, Truth Tarot, it's so great to see you, girl. Hope you're doing all right. You guys will be glad to know that I am seeking treatment for my headaches. I have to see a specialist in a few days, and he'll give me an exam, and then he'll order imaging, and then I gotta take that imaging to another specialist to seek about getting a nerve blocker injection in both sides of my hips and possibly my neck because of my headaches. So prayers that whole process will go smooth and uninterrupted by insurance being insurance. It would be very, very much appreciated. Hey Brian, good to see you. Diablo says, I'll support your OF map, but I'll be AFK.
What you talking about? I want to collab with you, fam.
I'm like Caesar in Fallout New Vegas. I have a brain tumor. You know, honestly, with these headaches, it wouldn't be the craziest of ideas.
Don't say it.
Okay, sorry. Oh, thank you, Truth Tarot. She sent us $10.
Hey, that's awesome.
Thank you so much, hon.
She sent
We love you too, and we appreciate it. Just a lovely message saying love you. That's so nice. Thank you.
That's sweet.
I really appreciate every penny that you guys send. It all adds up, and I really appreciate it. But, we were living in our trailer that my in-laws are letting us have. They're keeping it in their name so that it can't be seized from us. And some things have to be moved around at my in-laws' place, and so we had to leave and take the trailer with us to make room for the changes that they're making right now.
We're going to be live streaming a yard sale in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
And we're going to sell some stuff that we've been getting at great discounts and prices so that we can get a good flip. Any and all the money is going to be going for either a camping trip, and anything left over is going to be going back to Bill's and or getting Annie some medicine. Since she has an ID now, she can finally enjoy going into the dispensary with me. If she brings her ID.
Yeah, I've got it in my jacket, but when we get home, I'll put it straight in my purse.
I'm driving.
But,
Perhaps.
what was I gonna say? Oh, but we had to move out of my in-laws' place and take the trailer with us. We moved in with my parents in my old bedroom, and
Gosh,
our neighbor,
everyone's getting gas.
yeah, our neighbor across the street used to have a camping trailer about the size of ours, but he had sold his, and he decided that since my dad and he are such good neighbors, he would let us have the trailer parked there for free. He only asks that we look in after his dog whenever he's out of town for a day or two. And so we're safe and situated in an actual home, not a trailer. We don't have to worry about temperature stability or access to hot water or access to cooking materials. It's a little different having to be back with my parents, but they understand how much we're trying to make it, and the world's just not giving us a fair shake.
Yeah, and they're not charging us rent so that we can get out of credit card debt faster.
Yeah, and all
which
that.
Which is going pretty decent. We're just under $7,000 in debt remaining, so we're getting there. That's at least in credit card debt. We're still waiting for the stupid car debt to come our way.
All right. But
and then we need to get a car for Dashing because we have to borrow this from her parents.
Yeah, we had to give back the Impala that we had for 2 years because we couldn't afford to keep paying for it every month. Work slowed down that bad, and so, like Matt just said, we're using a spare car that my dad got for cheap from a friend, and it is a big step below what we're used to, but it's a running car with working AC and a working stereo, so we're trying not to bite the hand that feeds. But we are living in my parents' house. Sisu is happier because his temps are always more stable. Plus, he gets to see us when we're home at the end of the day because his habitat is near the foot of our bed. So he gets to see what we're up to when we're home. And when he wants attention, he'll just get his little face in view of us and he'll just stare us down until we look at him. It's very adorable. But, like I said, we're borrowing a 2012 car from my parents. We have no cars, no property in our name, which is good because the stupid car dealership that really gypped us. Long story short, we had about a little under 20 grand left in payments on that Impala before it would be outright ours. And at that point we realized we couldn't keep it going. We had to keep borrowing money from family. And after the second month in a row of needing help, we decided this is too much. We can't keep doing this to those who love us. Yeah, thank you, love. And so we willingly gave it back. They resold that car to another dealership by the beach. And they only charged that other dealership a little under 10 grand, stiffing us with the rest of that bill for a car we can't have anymore. And so we're just letting it be.
We're paying more than the dealership that bought it paid for it.
Yeah, it's absolutely foobar, but we're just letting it be. We're gonna let it go to collections because they can't seize anything from us. Not unless they could take the clothes off of our backs, because that's about all they could get. But it could be a lot worse. My parents acknowledge that, yeah, they wanted to be empty nesters, but they know that we're trying our hardest. We're not just sitting on our butts waiting for others to rescue us. And they know that we want to be out on our own as a married couple. And so we all are of the same understanding that this isn't the ideal situation we all would have chosen if we had other options. But it could be significantly worse. And at least we all love each other, so there's not fights all the time. But it's really hard dealing with bills and things when you're the victim of identity theft, having your working name ruined, and then inflation killing most of your only means of regular income. But we're praying it gets better, and we appreciate every prayer that things will get better. Unfortunately, it's going to be like a year or so before the fake bad work history under my husband's name is cleared. And then hopefully employers will start actually giving him a request to interview, because he hasn't gotten any interviews after filling out thousands of applications. That thief really did a real dirty working under my husband's name. We almost got in trouble with the IRS over it too, but we were able to prove that wasn't actually my husband there. It was a thief using his social. So life has been rougher on us than those that we know, but it could be worse, and we're trying to be thankful that it's not worse. We haven't gotten any collection calls, but we have gotten texts, just like my husband said. Garnishing wages. Well, they're not going to be able to garnish much.
They're not going to be able to garnish it if literally DoorDash pays me the same day I earn it, and I pull it out immediately.
We used to make almost $200 in a day, fairly reliably. Now we're lucky if we earn more than $40 in a day. And so we're on full food stamp benefits because of how little we make, despite how much time we are out and about, ready and waiting to actually go work. But no jobs are being sent our way. And so we're upset that we're earning so little that we get food stamps, but we're thankful that we have the food stamps so we don't have to worry about affording food as well as paying off our debts. Oh, thank you, JSS Tiger.
Hey,
He sent us $5.
$5 is $5. I ain't gay, but $5 is $5.
Thank you so much. Every penny that you guys have sent is helping, and I really appreciate it.
Sorry you're in the sun. I'm gonna go inside and
This isn't
pay the
bad.
cash that I have for the gas,
Alrighty.
and I'll be right back.
I'll be
So
ready.
actually, I'm gonna roll down the windows and kill the gas.
Okay.
The little gas that we have left.
Right.
Alright, love you, babe.
I love you more. Oh, but
You want something cold to drink?
cucumber lime Gatorade. If it's
What
not
about
too...
Arizona tea? Usually that's been
Yeah.
cheaper lately.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Normal tea?
Yeah.
Honey glistening if they have it?
Yeah. Thank you, baby. Love you. And I appreciate you.
more.
Oh, well, you're in a similar boat in the UK. Relying on a good friend from... Yeah, it's hard when you have to rely on other people to help you pay your bills. You owe $200 to Spectrum for returning their equipment. Called the collection agency, told them you don't have credit. You won't be paying, and she gasped. That would have been funny. Oh, goodness. But for real though, I really do appreciate all you guys. All your kind words, all your prayers, every penny that you've donated. It all really adds up, and I thank you all for that. It's a good morale boost. And it's been really hard. But we don't get the luxury of just giving up. my parents are very graciously letting us stay there for free. All we got to do in exchange is all the housework, and we take 1 or 2 days off each week and dedicate it just to do all the cleaning so that we don't burn ourselves out too quick, but we still get it done. And the other days of the week, we're out and about in the car waiting for work. It's not a very exciting life, but once in a while we get really good orders with really nice tippers. But most of the time we get really poor tippers or no tippers. Hey John, it's good to see you. Yeah, my head's still hurting, but I have my pain management on hand. I've been making more dedicated efforts to getting all my health issues under control and in check. So I've been seeing a specialist for each of my conditions, 1 visit at a time, and I could use prayer to not give up and to not just say, fuck it, I'm done with doctors. I've been very blessed to have a string of doctors that made me feel like they actually cared, and it was very comforting. But it's still nerve-wracking to me having to see specialists for this and for that. But each visit with each specialist has gone well, and so the medical environment induced PTSD is calming down, but my blood pressure and heart rate still rise.
9.
Oh, that's good. Well, my blood pressure and my heart rate rise noticeably.
When she sees my never mind.
Like the last time I was at the doctor's, I was seeing one of my favorite doctors, my primary. I don't want to say her name for privacy reasons, but she's one of the few really excellent doctors, and she gives off a caring, educated, older aunt vibe, and I really respond well to that kind of a care. And even though it was with that wonderful doctor, my blood pressure and heart rate still reached 142/87. My heart rate was 109, just sitting there. But gradually it's getting better. If you've never really had chronic illnesses that needed managing, please be thankful and don't take it for granted. I miss the days when I felt relatively healthy compared to how I am now. Lots of tip baiters these days. Yeah, that's very true. We still get the occasional idiot that tries to say, oh, don't take a picture, I'll rate you 1 star. Like, bitch please. As if we're afraid of a 1 star because we won't take a security photo as proof that we did bring you your food. You're fucking stupid. But we've had a good handful of them this year already. So my husband has to take pictures of every order. And it's... Thankfully we haven't really had tip baiters, but we've had DoorDash give the bullshit, oh, pay maybe higher. And it's only higher by like a quarter or less than $1 extra, as if that's a big deal. Like, oh, I gave you 2 extra crumbs. Be thankful, peasant. 2 stars are much harder to remove. So customers starting to leave 1 star really. I never would have thought of that. 2 star being harder to remove. Huh. I never would have guessed that. That's pretty crazy. Do we have apprenticeships? We have trade schools, but I don't know of any actual apprenticeships. ships. Hey,
No, I
Fred.
ain't trying to be no sorcerer. That's the devil's word. You showed him the butt?
Oh, the stickers? Not yet.
Yeah, any of the butts.
I will
Everyone
let
loves a good butt. I know I
Hey.
do.
Hey, Fred. It's good to see you.
I'll turn this off.
I'm fighting a bad headache, but I'm treating it. I'm staying hydrated. And I'm having a good time chatting with these wonderful people here. How are you doing, husband?
I'm doing alright.
Good.
Not too bad, my friend. I could be doing the better, but I am alright.
For those of you who recently tuned in, it was 98 degrees yesterday, and right now it is a comfortable 78 degrees.
Wait, you got another $5 donut? Or is that the same one that I saw when I left?
I think it's the same one you saw. I currently have $17.64 now in donations for this stream.
Oh yeah, the 2, the 10, and the 5. Okay, so yeah, that's the same one. That's still pretty cool.
I'm very
And I saw that
thankful.
comment from that.
Yeah, big gums.
Thank you for whoever muted that sad little man.
Very sad.
You can call him a little man.
Our
Oh,
boy
lady
isn't
man.
more of a man.
He's a lady man.
We'll have to pull our boy out of his habitat for playtime and live stream it when we get home today. He shed recently, so his colors are really vibrant. He's a very handsome little guy. You having a few drinks tonight? You just say chin chin for you.
That was a thick cloud over me. Give me a contact high.
Oh, my bad. I thought most of it was out.
No, it was a thick ass cloud in here.
I'm sorry. Okay. I coughed and laughed because you saying chin chin made me think of this
Joji.
this YouTuber named Filthy Frank, also known as Pink Guy. And in one of his videos he goes, "Oh, chin chin."
Oh, chin chin. Oh, chin chin.
And it made me just picture the dude in one of those pink morph suits. And it's a hilarious mental image. If you haven't seen Filthy Frank, aka Pink Guy, on YouTube, you should give it a watch. He's really out there crazy funny. Good for laughing if you're having a drink. Or sober. But another funny thing about Filthy Frank is his face looks like if my brother was Vietnamese. Very similar but different. Different but same.
We same, but different. But same.
The interview is so good.
I just woke up from a dream. You and I
Did you guys have a good
said
Mother's Day?
goodbye.
We just worked and spent some time visiting each of our moms. It was good.
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow.
We worked yesterday because we were hoping it was going to be very busy, but
So I'ma love you every night.
I guess a lot of people went and picked up their own orders for their moms.
If the world was ending next to
I think, yeah.
if the party was
He does a
over,
song, Shut the Fuck Up.
none of my past was through.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I wanna hold you just
It's
for
pretty
a while. And I smile.
The music video for Shut the Fuck Up is great.
I wanna be next to you.
In the music video, there's just so many hilarious moments. That's all I gotta say.
And I don't even wanna do
Oh,
this
Diablo, you got flowers to decorate your mom, grandma, and sister-in-law's patios. That's nice. Flowers and patios are always a good way to relax. In an ideal situation, my decompressing zone would be a well-shaded little garden with bug netting and a gazebo, so I could have a smoke while seeing everything outside and hear the birds, but no bugs to ruin the party. We very thankfully were able to find this for sale. Dimeback is a really good brand for portable cannabis dabs. Oh, that's a bug gnat. But this flavor is Maui Wowie, and it is a indica. Or no, wait, this is Granddaddy Perp. Yeah, this is Granddaddy Perp. Strong indica. To me, it tastes like if grape cough medicine was turned into the Smarties. The gazebo would be neat, yeah. We'd pay you in weed. Or picking up your stuff in exchange. Buy some cannabis seeds for your benefit, but you'll sell any excess. That's not a bad idea. Oh, you're a carpenter. That's really cool. I have great respect for those able to do any kind of construction or building things with their hands, because I'm not able to do that. And I was raised to respect and be thankful for those doing the hard work that you can't and don't want to do, so that you don't have to. I'll never understand those who berate others that are serving them. Like, a lot of kids working in these fast food jobs are stupid. And I feel old saying that, but there's a lot of dumbass kids behind the counters now.
Dumbass Larry. Then bitchless Larry.
But, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, like, the few kids that are good at their job, I appreciate them doing their job. But with the younger generations, I'm 34. Everyone tells me I look like I'm in my mid-20s, and I'm very flattered by that. But I feel old when I see all these dumbass kids doing dumbass shit, and I find myself thinking the same thoughts that old people would voice about my generation, and I'm like, ah, shit. It's come full circle. But, oh, it's still illegal in the UK? Damn, that sucks. Fast food workers, yeah. I mean, paramedics trained to save your life in a variety of medically extremely dangerous situations should not get paid less than the little shits flipping burgers in the back or the little shits at the front taking the order while showing they would rather be somewhere else. You have to learn how to do it with your hands. That makes sense. You can't buy everything already made. It would make sense to learn how to make it yourself. Apprenticeship. Yeah, that would be very good. There's always going to be construction of homes and other buildings. I don't ever see that stopping. And I don't see robots being able to take over all that construction type of work. It's been over a week since I've been live, and I've been live for 41 minutes now. And thankfully, I'm only a little bit more tired from all the talking, but you guys make it worth it. If that's something you want to do, and go for it. You learn just from going and shut. Yeah, that's true. You could also learn a lot by watching YouTube tutorials, honestly. They got tutorials on pretty much anything. It's truly incredible. Like, we've seen videos on how to make soap with all natural ingredients. We've seen videos on how to set up hydroponics with a tank for tilapia fish. We've seen cannabis germinating and care videos, different recipe videos, construction and building things. You can find anything on YouTube, really. That sucks, Will. He was made redundant from a good job in IT, but have been unemployed now for a couple of years. UK IT job sector is oversaturated. It's really difficult. So you finally decided you want to do a total career shift and do something new or different. Well, I will be praying for you, Will, that you'll be able to find the career that will make you happy to have to go to work instead of being like, oh, I have to go to work. Because I know a good chunk of us feel that way about our jobs. And I'll be praying that you'll be one of the lucky few that actually truly enjoys whatever career you go with. And for any of you guys listening who are also in a similar situation, finding your job taken for whatever reasons, and now you got to find something new to support yourself. It's big scary when you don't have someone to fall back on to help make sure you have a place to sleep if you don't get work in a month or two. But I'll be praying for you, Will. Thought I had a vibe for a second, but it went away. But my husband's had a variety of different types of work. You want to go ahead and list all the different types of jobs you're experienced with?
I've done janitorial work on construction sites, in buildings, in shipping and receiving areas. I've done shipping and receiving. I've worked constructions. I've worked on roofs. I've done cement. I've done not actual carpentry itself, not electrician work itself. I've worked manifesting jobs where I was doing shipping, receiving, cargo. I was pulling in freight for like the 99-cent store for more than half a decade. I was backroom manager, so I was in charge of stalkers of the 99. I was in charge of all the paperwork when it came to like receiving the ice, Pepsi, uh, the freezer uh, trucks, and the pellet trucks that had all the merchandise. I've worked fast food from Wingstop to Baja Fresh to high-end Japanese places to making sushi to being a sushi chef and a trained sushi chef as well. I've done what's another one? I feel like I'm leaving something out too.
I can't
But yeah,
think.
sometimes I feel like my resume is too long, and that's also the issue. But they got to see. Technically, I have a disability now.
Yeah, because of the the back injury that you got.
No, I literally have a disability. Technically, it was misdiagnosed ADHD, and I essentially was very poor at paying attention. That and they didn't really try to teach me right in high school, and I started like not giving a damn. So I was put in remedial classes, and I was even put in some IEP program, especially. I'm not proud to say this, but I was essentially part of a special ed program. Though currently, I know it was misdiagnosed, and even my mom knows now too, because how I always organized things, how I always stacked things and did things by OCD. And I even took a IQ test, and I think yours was like 137, something like that.
I'm not sure.
Hers was high, but I'm not trying to like. Well, I am trying to gloat about it. Mine was 149, and apparently that's on the higher end of IQs. And I have somewhat of a photographic memory. I wouldn't call it photographic, I would call it pictographic. It's weird. Certain frames of what I see, I'll never forget. And I'll always remember every single conversation I've had. I'm an auditory learner, so I remember everything I've ever heard. So whenever we're listening to music or we're watching something, I'll be like, that note makes me think of this, and I'll pull up the exact song, and anyway, I hear that exact note too.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm autistic as fuck. Hey, 1764.
Yeah.
For some reason, that sounds like an important date in history.
It's hilarious. Really hoping work picks up for us.
Well, we're waiting to go live.
Oh, okay.
Our shift starts at 6:30, so we have 2 hours. But I'm hoping we get something in between.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
It's a cute look.
She's like all legs too.
It's adorable. Oh, Diablo says he was diagnosed dyslexic since the 4th grade. So
Partially
not like
dyslexic myself too. Some things I get backwards. Some things, like when reading some things, I get over descriptive sometimes, and I add words that aren't there when I'm reading. And I've been told that's bad, but by some people I've been told, that's good. Like if you were to write a book, you're technically telling it more descriptive than what they had told. And it's just weird to me. Like it seems like it's a good thing, but some people see it as bad. And I don't see it as bad. I see it as gifted. But the only downside is I can't turn it off. My brain is overactive, and that's also one of the issues that I have. Specifically, getting into the last time I was at a doctor's for my headaches, they always go, oh, well, it's because you're insomniac. You don't get enough sleep. Well, they found out after literally giving me cycles of tests. Oh, try Ambien. Oh, try this. Oh, try this. Oh, try this. Playing mechanic with medicines. And it didn't work. Like, getting past that, because that's a whole nother thing. come to find out, my brain is just overactive and it's literally hard for it to shut off. So that's why I'm insomniac. My brain is too active for me to actually just fall asleep. So usually when I fall asleep, it's from literal exhaustion and like I'm damn near passed out. There's times when we're driving around, I gotta stop and be like, I'm getting a huge wave of the sleepies. That's what we call it.
Yeah.
And I'd have to like pull over and I literally take like a power nap. That's also another thing. I can sleep for like 2 hours and I'll be like, okay, I think I'm good for another 48 hours. But yeah, I'm autistic. What is he saying? He's a lot like me.
Throw me a freaking
Hey,
rope.
sick Naruto reference. See, I can't turn it off. Some people can only see the forest for the trees. Data, that's right. This one acts before he speaks.
Well, it's nice to see that there's 8 of you here. If you're able to, I would love to chat with you in the chat window. I do these live streams so that I can get my social interaction for the day, and so that I can be a source of comfort and support for you guys and all that you're going through right now. If you're too busy or unable to actually say hi in the chat window, I understand, and I wish you well regardless. But I really would love to hear from all of you. Oh, well, that sucks. He lost half the convo because his PC decided to totally crap itself and shut down. That sucks. Hey Natalie, it's great to see you, sis. I hope you're doing well. I'm still fighting a bad headache, but I have taken enough of my medication that if I have any more right now, it would be greedy and extra. I'm just really tired, but we're hanging in there. Will says he can relate. He said he heard you saying that you have ADHD and stay up because of being hyperactive, and he can relate. He deleted a user whose name I can't even remember now, because he was just continuing to be too forward about trying to get with me, even though I'm very happily committed and married. But, oh wow, another one in Canada. That's really cool. Oh, Toronto, that's cool. I have a few recurring viewers from Canada.
Canada landed the syrup and A's. Eh?
I'm starting to not feel so good. Poutine.
Yeah, Annie's tried it.
Yeah, I actually got to try real poutine in the frozen section at Sprouts.
Walmart.
Or Walmart, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, we found gluten-free poutine, and it was the fully loaded kind too. And she seemed to really enjoy it.
It was good.
So she likes the land of the syrups.
Yeah. Doug says,
Syrup and snow.
Doug says he'll never understand married couples that see other people. Yeah, That's how I see it. I mean, if you're gonna agree to spend the rest of your life with someone, you shouldn't be looking at other people or talking to other people. And it's just a real shame how many people don't stay loyal.
Well, who's saying what?
Saying that Doug will never understand married couples that see other people. Saying it's counterintuitive. Might as well not even be married if it's going to be like that.
I agree. Unless you're a throuple and it works. You could literally only look at one other person, but it's okay.
That's funny. Fresh is better with cheese curds. That would be really good to try. Will says, one of your exes is Canadian. Poutine or yours? Chips with cheese and gravy. It's pretty simple and easy to remember. Getting intermittent waves of stomach discomfort, and my headache is not going away. I might have to end this stream in a couple of minutes, guys. I'm also starting to feel the beginnings of a sore throat. I'm not sure if it's really bad allergies kicking my ass or what's going on, but I'm not the happiest of campers at the moment. So, in a minute or so, I'm going to be cutting the stream so I can give myself a break and give my eyes a rest. I've been getting tired, sore eyes a lot lately, and I never used to get that. But thankfully, I see an eye specialist on Friday. In the meantime, I am greatly limited on what I can and can't do now. It's only gotten progressively worse, but one day at a time. Hey, Jim and Co, it's good to see you. I've been absent a while because my headaches have gotten worse, and I got glutened. It's hard. But, I was really missing you guys, and I felt like I was able to go live for a bit, and, I've been live for 58.5 minutes now, and I'm starting to feel the sore throat the more I talk, so I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm sorry guys, I gotta take care of it first. If it gets better, I'll stream again later tonight, but for right now, I have to give my voice a rest. But, thank you, Jim and Co. Pounding, tension, headaches, feeling body heavy and dizzy like you're underwater. It's not a good time. But I love you guys, and I thank you for hanging out with me. I really did miss you all. And I do hope to go live again tonight so that I can show off our boy. But I love you all. I'm praying for you all. And I appreciate all your guys' kindness and all your support. Be good to yourselves and each other. And I'll be back as soon as I can handle it. Love you guys.